Gorilla Pump. Gorilla Pump is what we're going to review. I'm here with Dan Kennedy, supplementsource.ca CEO, and we are going to be gorilla. Oh my God, look at that front double bicep from the gorilla. Unleash the beast, baby.
You're rock, buddy.
Gorilla Pump. Okay, so this is Yummy Sports. It's a Canadian supplement company based in Quebec, established in 2018. And one of the things that makes these guys different from others on the industry is these guys really are the ones who own the whole taste angle. They come out with the candies, BCAA. They've had like gingerbread houses and their whey protein, and like just everything has always been about taste.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit different. I wouldn't call them a bodybuilding supplement company, but more of a functional food company, performance nutrition company, and something for everybody. Obviously, it's for people who want quality and want great taste though as well. And that seems to be their focus. What's been your experience with Yummy Sports?
For sure. Like they first came out, I would say about maybe 5 years ago, I'm going to guess. And they had the most unique flavors on the market. Their flagship product, their candies BCA, had like knockoffs of Twizzlers, knockoffs of Sour Batch. You know, you think you were actually having the exact candy. They've since refined their flavors, and they've expanded their line. They've really grown, and like you said, Scott, they've based it all on flavoring, which I think is a key to their success.
Now, I'm actually going to go in the company vision statement right from their website. It says, create the world's best tasting supplements that give superior results. So if that's the company's whole vision, you can understand why they focus so much on taste. And when you look at the packaging, you can kind of see that with the candies BCA, and then obviously this one as well, Angry Unicorn.
Yeah,
kind of put them on the map. And a lot of fun with the company. I mean, I first got introduced to them at the Toronto Pro Super Show a few years back. I think you were there as well. And just a good group of people, young guys and girls that really live the industry. And it was just interesting because they had like products like Beach Ready and all these weird kind of things I wasn't used to. But when you see the consumers stop that are in there and think, hey, you know what, if they're getting people who may not be as into it as you and I are, but actually them to use BCAAs or pre-workouts or things like that, then that's just growing the overall interest in the category. And it's making it fun for the mainstream person to take supplements, because a lot of times, I mean, you and I will do the Rocky Balboa, you know, plug your nose and
yeah, exactly,
egg whites. But you have to make things taste great. And from their packaging to their flavoring systems, they definitely have hit that out of the park. But the reason I got to ask, what the hell is with the gorilla costume? What are you doing in a gorilla costume today? Is that something to do with what we're here to do today?
Exactly. It's Gorilla Pump, buddy.
All right. You got
the rise up of the apes.
Rise up, exactly. Okay, so let's break down the formula here. This is a pump product. So first and foremost, stim free. Now I'm just going to go over to the supplement source website, .ca, of course. And we're going to, okay, so going over here, you can kind of see a wide variety of products that they carry, from Be Smart, their nootropic kind of, brain fuel product, to their isolate, marine collagen. I saw them release, I think it was in the last 4 or 5 months, vegan protein. I haven't tried that one, but because these guys are known for taste, I'm very curious to see how it goes, how it is. BCAAs, EAAs, Beach Ready, that's the product I was talking about, and Angry Badger. The names are hilarious. K Energies, BHB salts, product for keto dieters, and of course the Gorilla Pump. So how is I mean, what inspired you guys to first carry the whole line, Dan?
Like I said, I thought it was a really novel approach to supplements. Like, you know, we come from the old school of just having, you know, chalk dust for flavoring, and, you know, Yummy just kind of knocked it out of the park, especially when you think, you know, you're going to have a BCA that tastes like candies that, you know, that you would give your kids. So, and then they just expanded on it. You know, like you said, they've got their collagen out now, which tastes great. You know, they have their vegan protein. We just got it in. I haven't tried that one yet, but their pre-workouts like Angry Unicorn, Angry Badger. It's just, it's a line that we knew would grow and we would be behind them all the time.
Now, because you're from Quebec, do you find that you guys have a whole section on the supplementsource.ca website of Quebec brands?
Mhm.
Do you find that that really attracts some orders from Quebec? Because they seem to really hit the ground and, you know, do the inroads into the Quebec market. Do you find that that seems to translate to you guys getting traffic from Quebec with the Quebec brands?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think the Quebec, I think I think they like to support their own, to be quite honest. And I think it does help when you when you show that these products are from Quebec. And myself, when I was coming up through the bodybuilding ranks, Quebec was very dominant in the bodybuilding scene. And you're always wondering, what are these guys doing? And, you know, like, and it's just one of those things, like they always had different supplements in their supplement stores. So whenever I went over to Montreal, it was a treat because I could pick up stuff that I wouldn't normally find in Ontario. And it was really concentrated in Quebec, and it just never seemed to leave that border. But they had great products, and that's one of the things that you know, kind of we liked about Yummy Sports as well, and specifically calling out the Quebec brands on the site.
Absolutely. Okay, so another share screen, because I want to touch on something now, but looking at specifically Gorilla Pump. Obviously, you've got 4 flavors here: green apple, peach, pink lemonade, and Zyklone. And Zyklone is like sort of an icy rocket pop kind of flavor. But looking at the nutritional facts, 1 gram of glycerol monostearate. They got beetroot extract at 500 milligrams, agmatine sulfate at 500 milligrams, citrulline at 3 grams, arginine at 1.5 grams or 1500 milligrams, betaine anhydrous at 750 milligrams, and resveratrol. So the big thing to understand with this product is we're talking stim-free. So for that, we're obviously looking at this being a product that people can take at night, people can stack with their current pre-workout. You know, and some people who might be sensitive to stimulants that still want to have the refreshment of taking a pre-workout before they train, or maybe they're shift workers. Sometimes middle of the night, somebody works and they get home and they want to train before they come home, or they want to obviously train before work, but they don't want to be wired at work. So stim-free is a really good thing, and that's really the point of difference between this and Angry Unicorn. In terms of the sell points on it, or the specs, 30 servings per container, and then 8.5 grams makes up a serving. So mixing instructions, a typical 8-ounce cup, which we will get into afterwards when we do the taste test. But what are some of the other things you can tell me about the product?
Well, just looking at the ingredients, I think you mentioned them, but the glycerol's in there, 1,000 milligrams, beetroot's in there, 500 milligrams, agmatine sulfate, another 500, citrulline, 3,000, so a good 3 grams in there, arginine's in there. It's a key product with every, ingredient that most companies would use in their pump products, but this is all concentrated inside Gorilla Pump. So.
Absolutely. For those of you, the citrulline obviously is quite a popular ingredient. We see it as citrulline freeform, or we see citrulline malate, and they have chosen not to use the malate version, but to using the freeform citrulline. And that actually per gram is going to have more citrulline than citrulline malate, because you're obviously accounting for the non addition of the malate molecule, which is a Krebs cycle intermediate, helps with energy, etc. And obviously the current trend is about 6 grams to 8 grams in some cases. So for those of you who want to hit that, you can obviously double scoop this. I double scoop it, but you can do a single scoop and make the product last a little bit longer. Glycerol at 1 gram. So this is going to help with hydration. This is going to be also helping with ketone formation if you're on a ketogenic diet. In terms of the 1.5 grams of arginine, this is a precursor to nitric oxide, has also been shown to increase growth hormone production when taken at night on an empty stomach. So definitely arginine is quite popular for that. And there's obviously betaine anhydrous, 750 milligrams. So if you're double scooping this, you got 1.5 mgs of that. Beetroot, you're going to taste the beetroot a little bit in each of these flavors. They do a wonderful job with obviously the masking agents and things to help cover that flavor up. But the reason they put beetroot in this is for nitrates. Nitrates are going to have you increase blood vessel dilation in the body and helping increase nitric oxide production. So you find nitrates in beets basically. So that gives it oftentimes a little purple flavor. And then sometimes you'll see companies actually use beetroot powder as a natural coloring. So you see this in grapes and fruit punches and things like that. 15 milligrams of resveratrol. Resveratrol is going to increase nitric oxide, improving with blood flow. So definitely, and the 0.5 gram of agmatine sulfate. This is a byproduct of arginine. So they've done this specifically to help increase more nitric oxide production via the arginine pathway into nitric oxide. So that's the basic. I mean, for the nut in the nutshell, this is a stim-free pre-workout. You can stack it with your pre-workout if you want to, take your pre-workout to the next level, or you can take it by itself. That's kind of how I see the stim-free pre-workouts.
That's all that I take now. I don't get into the stim ones. I specifically just take the pump ones, and this is the one I'm using right now, getting great results. So
hence the gorilla suit.
I know, buddy. I know.
Oh, this is great. Okay, so listen, going through it now, 4 flavors here. Pink lemonade is one. Reminded me of the original C4 pink lemonade, which I'm a huge fan of. The green apple, you don't really see green apple much anymore, but it's cool to see them sort of hit that one. And peach, and then the Zyklone. Oh, sorry, where did I get? You got the Zyklone. I got the Zyklone. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's do a taste test. I mean, I gotta say, before we taste test, I mean, you've got a hell of an outfit there with the gorilla costume, but I actually have.
I know. I like your hoodie.
The Yummy Sports logo is on the Yummy Sports hoodie. And I have to say, the guys at Yummy, phenomenal job on the apparel. This is so comfortable that I actually enjoy wearing it. Whereas a lot of supplement companies, they give me their clothes and they got this massive logo all over it and it doesn't fit. It's the Hanes and you end up using it to wash your car with. But these guys have really done a nice classy job with this one. So I actually enjoy wearing this one, which gets into more photos of me and my family. Okay, so, and then how cool are these shaker cups?
I got those shakers there too.
Kind of shows how it isn't the traditional look of a shaker cup, but this is what these guys are about. It's all about a little bit of sizzle. It's about a bit of style. It's young. It's fun. It's summer. So loving it. Okay, so which 2 are you going to taste test?
I've got Zyklone. We'll try that one first. Well, that's all I can try right now, is I've only got 1 shaker. But...
Oh, shame on you guys. No, you gotta just wait. I mean, supplementsource.ca, you guys have so many shakers that people are always just buying them. And you just got none for yourself, Dan. You got to treat yourself. Okay, well, since I haven't had many green apples, and as you can see, this one I haven't actually tried yet, this is going to be an uncensored, unbiased taste test. Oh, okay, you got the Zyklone there. All right, I'm digging. You can see me digging here. So this actually, digging with your dirty hands helps improve immunity because you're getting all the germs inside the pre-workout, and that's going to help kick your immunity up because you got to fight off these bad germs from the elements. All right, so there's a single scoop, but as I said earlier, I double scoop.
Oh, you got to double up. That's right. I forgot to do that.
It's just the way I do it. You can follow the label directions for use, and I'm sure somewhere it'll tell you not follow the labels for use, which is take 1 scoop. But I'm a 2 scooper. And sometimes I just do this because I know, not to say that Yummy would do this, but sometimes the supplement companies, to make the product look like it will last longer, they kind of give you the bare minimum before you get a lot of results. So I like to sort of, if I want to know if something really works, I take 2 scoops, provided there's not a lot of stims. I mean, if there's 400 megs of stimulants in it, I don't want 800 milligrams of stims. But if it's stimulant free, for myself, I don't see a reason to not try it at double the scoop. Now, this is obviously mixed with enough water to really taste good. So I've doubled the liquid level of this prior to it. So 16 ounces of water. All right. Delicious. Green apple. I can still taste a little bit of the beet powder, but I actually don't mind it.
I don't mind the beet because I was using beet before. I used to buy it by itself and just dump it into my pre-workout.
It's phenomenal. I mean,
yeah, no, great tasting.
I believe it also contains betaine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Hashtag yummy life. There we go.
All right. So that one's good. Now, peach. I may have tried this one. Let me see. No, the peach I have not tried either.
Oh, I haven't tried the peach one.
This one I can see the scoop. I smell the peach already.
Oh yeah, I bet you it's
good. Actually, it smells really good. That's one thing about Yummy. These guys really focus on flavors. And we see that a lot now with the flavor collaborations that really companies like Ghost and that are doing. But what I really like about Yummy is even in the name, it's Yummy Sports. I mean, they know what they stand for. And sometimes in the supplement industry, a lot of the companies, they don't know before they get going what they want to be about and who they want to appeal to. And it throws off your product development. It throws off their focus. But these guys were focused on flavors right away, which I think is a great niche to carve out. And it shows with the end product because their proteins, their whey tastes really good. Their K energy tastes really good. The BHB salts.
I like that K energy. I usually start my day at work with the K energy.
Yeah, awesome product for, especially if you're just getting into keto and you really want to upregulate the enzymes that digest ketones.
Yeah.
The peach goes.
Was that good?
Yeah, not bad. That's good. It's tangy. It's not overwhelming peach, where you're like, screwing your face up on it, but it's actually really good. So those are the two. I have tried Zyklone before, and I have to say, out of all 4 flavors, Zyklone to me was the best tasting out of all.
Yeah, that was my favorite of the ones I've tried. I've tried the green apple and the Zyklone. So, yeah.
So, but listen, what kind of deal are the fans going to get of Yummy Sports when they go to supplementsource.ca to give Gorilla Pump a try?
So typically the regular retail is $44.95 on the site. And that works out to be about, for 30 servings, you're looking at about $1.50 a serving. We are offering it for a review special right now. And we'll go for a couple more days, but the Muscle Insider review special is $32.99. Wow. So that works out to about $1.10 a serving. So it does work out when everyone's, trying to pinch a couple of pennies with the price of gas, every little bit helps, right? So $32.99, great deal for a pre-workout. And stim pre-workout too.
This is really good. Absolutely. So listen, tell me something a bit about it. I mean, obviously we've got this review. It's here. It's stim free. It tastes good. It's obviously priced right. And what I also like about this is you don't find it in Walmart. You don't find it in these mainstream places. You find it in the serious supplement destinations like your site. But what sets supplementsource.ca apart from all the other sites out there? Because obviously consumers can go anywhere they want, but
for sure.
Who are you? What are you behind? What do you stand for that makes your site obviously different from what's out there?
Well, I think we get it. You know what I mean? Like some stores are business guys and they're just about margin and business. I started in the industry, obviously as a bodybuilder. Then I became a rep on the road and I did that for, a good 12 years, beating the pavement going into stores. And then I, secured this job here. So I kind of understand what the customer wants because I want the same thing. I want a good product that's going to give good results with good value. So we're really known, I think, as a clearance, the kings of clearance in Canada. So supplement companies, when they're overstocked, they're changing their look, or they have close to expiry product, they come to us first,
Mhm.
and we'll grab it up and we'll return it to the customers at a great deal. And we're always open to new products. Like, it's pretty rare when we're turning down a vendor. We welcome everyone because we want to give everyone a shot. We're not about exclusives. We want everyone to have products. And I think it's just because I think we'll beat them on, customer service, speed of delivery, all that kind of good stuff. And pricing, of course, too. Like, we want to be the best price. So, and we have our volume discounts, our sample programs coming back online. Just a lot of things in the pipeline right now that are great. Like, we've revamped the site probably about 2 years ago. And we've just been adding to it. It's a labor of love. I love doing it. And, I just love going out to shows and, just talking with people, seeing what they want, and then checking what the new supplements are, all that kind of stuff.
You guys have, like, I'm just going to do obviously a scan through it here, but just this, sun's out, guns out. You guys just get it. You have so many, the clearance zone here, obviously you mentioned it's here. And what I love about it is it's not like you get the clearance where you get crappy products, like SinFit, Eat Me, Good Brownie. Eat Me, whatever Eat Me protein brownies.
Yeah.
Some great products here. Lenny and Larry's Quest chips. 6-Star Warrior Crunch. Keto pancakes from A&S and Carbolin from All American EFX. Like, you guys have good stuff. It's not like when you kind of go to these bargain bin stores and they have a clearance area and it's all stuff you don't want. But you touched on a key thing that I've always told friends of mine when they're ordering supplements I like about supplementsource.ca is speed. If you put an order in, you can bet wherever the hell you are in Canada, you're going to get it in a couple of days max. I've had guys tell me, they're like, you weren't kidding about speed. I've got this the next day. Like, it seems like you guys, you're located, I think, on the Trans-Canada Highway, right near a major shipping hub. You're obviously in Ontario, and you're just like, you're family owned kind of business. And I know you guys are a team that have been working together, you and Jamie, for a long time. And you guys just seem to not just be some automated hub where if you don't get your order in by this time, we'll see you Monday. It just seems like that little extra, you guys take the time to get something out. And I saw recently you had a tracking app that was there to track your order to prevent porch pirates or something from stealing.
Yeah, it was a good option, and we're certainly willing to try different things. We had to get rid of that app. It was good, but there were some instances where it was causing some issues.
Okay.
We were getting tracking in Mexico for some strange reason. I don't know why. And that kind of freaks out the customers. Like, clearly it's an issue with the app, and we just don't want that kind of stuff. So we just had to say that's enough. But, there's other options that we're looking at right now. But there's just so many things that we can do to improve the site. We've got our chat feature that, it has our automated responses, but I'm on it. Like, you could probably chat with me at, I was up at 4:30 this morning doing work, and, I was doing a couple of chats at 5, just ones that were kind of in the queue type of thing, waiting. So that's in the bottom left.
Okay. So I can go right here and chat.
You can go and chat. Yeah. You can track your order and all that kind of stuff there. I'd have to log into the site to get to you.
So I can throw in the name and obviously put my name up there. All right. So no, this is really cool stuff. Obviously, let's get it here. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you're already in there. Look at that.
There we go. So I can ask you, what does creatine do? And there's somebody on the other end who's going to answer that. So here,
typically, like, we've got our little automated response there, but I'm pretty much, Michelle, my wife, gets a little frustrated sometimes, but it's just one of those things that I love doing it. I love helping people out. I love, just helping people get their gains. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things that I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, because I was there before. Like, you want to have a great body, you want to get on the stage, compete, you want to live a healthy lifestyle, all that kind of stuff. So, I kind of get that kind of thing. So.
Absolutely. The other last thing I'm going to say about supplementsource.ca orders, which obviously if you guys buy Gorilla Pump, you're going to see this firsthand, is you always throw in little extras wherever you can. You know what I mean? Like if companies throw in sample packs, you'll get a sample of this, you'll get a flyer on this, but a useful program. You'll get just little things, you know, that kind of are nice surprises that aren't expected, but you open it up and you kind of get rewarded for, you know, for purchasing from you guys. And I really like that. And I like that, obviously the price is just phenomenal. I mean, I get a lot of supplements from many different companies, but I buy supplements as well. And when I'm looking, I'll go, okay, let me check the clearance area to see, because creatine's really hard to get these days. And I could ask a company for it, but then it's going to come with an obligation where they're going to want me to do a plug for it or a review for it, and then ask me what I thought and everything else. And sometimes I just want to sort of experience what the consumer experiences and say, hey, what is there? And I'll go into your clearance area and I'm like, wow, these Quest bars are cheap. I'm going to send some to my mom, or I'm going to send some to a friend. But yeah, you guys have phenomenal price, phenomenal customer service, and variety. There's always brands you haven't heard of before that you see on your site. And I really like that about supplements.
And I think we've got a good relationship with our vendors too. Like, you know, when the big orders come in, we can do them. You know, we had those chips there, Quest chips.
Quest chips, yeah.
And we did 30 skids. We picked up 30 skids, and there were actually, one of the guys was saying we're down to our last skid today. So, you know, they're gone. You know, and Yummy Sports has done that too. Like if they're going to do a label change, you know, we'll take all their product. Whatever they have left, we'll take it all and we'll sell through it. And then we'll pick up, and obviously we're going to pick up the new stuff. Like they're changing their BCA, candy BCAs to just BCA right now. What one do you have? Is that yeah, so they're changing candy BCAs to regular BCAs with electrolyte and L-carnitine. That's their new product they're coming up. They've launched it already. It's available. I think we have it up on the site now. But you know, we grabbed all their old stock, and you know, to get through it. And that way the market gets, you know, all the new stuff right away, and the old stuff's not straggling, because we get the old stuff and it just gets blown out right away, right? So.
Awesome. Okay, so the deal is, once again, Gorilla Pump, Zyklone is my pick, obviously, and Dan's pick in terms of the best tasting one. But if you like peach, then obviously you're a peach guy.
All their Zyklones are good. I like their Zyklones. Like I said, I start my day with K-Power. So Zyklone K-Power.
Yeah, the Zyklone they've used in a number of different products. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, you're totally right. So what's the deal on this one? So
regular $44.95, but right now you're going to get it for $32.99.
That's a huge discount. That's awesome. Love it. Okay, well, listen, this is Scott Welch, Muscle Insider, and Dan Kennedy from supplementsource.ca. You know, thanks for taking time to check out this review on Gorilla Pump. You got a recipe? You got some?
I do have one, buddy.
No.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go to the site.
More.
Yeah, there's more. You're gonna have to go to the Muscle Insider website, check out the recipe, but I've got pump nuggets. So they're made with Yummy Sports Gorilla Pump. Oh, look, I even took a bite out of one just to try it. So we'll leave that. So
okay, what is in this?
It's a little bit of applesauce, because I made it with the apple flavored Gorilla Pump.
Okay.
Yeah. Made it with applesauce. Made it with some gelatin, some sweetener, and you're ready to rock.
Okay. Well, what is the sweetener? Is it a stevia-based sweetener? Because I know the way they sweeten this is with the stevia mixed with the sucralose.
Swerve. What's in Swerve? I think it's called Swerve. It's Michelle Gray. Michelle got it for me. So it's one of those ones that you can kind of mix. Like if a recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar, you can use 1 cup of Swerve, I think it is. I'd have to check it out anyways, but it'll be in the recipe on Muscle Insider.
Love it. Awesome. Let's see one more look at those.
Oh, yeah. Pump nuggets.
Pump nuggets.
Pump nuggets.
I love it. Awesome. Okay. All right. So can we get the mask back on for one last?
What do we do with that damn thing? Here it is here.
I got to get the Muscle Insider monkey costume out, and we can do this together. Oh. There we go. All right.
Oh. And just so you know, you guys might want to go on Kijiji tonight to buy a gorilla outfit.
That's right. That's right. I got to buy them all up. Awesome. Okay, listen, thanks, supplementsource.ca. Thank you, Yummy Sports, Gorilla Pump, stim-free pre-workout. Take it by itself, one scoop, double scoop it if you want to do what I do, or just stack it with your favorite pre-workout to take that pump to the next level.